Hey guys, welcome back in. Gonna continue this abandoned mode playthrough. See if I can get some more suit slots and get some upgrades, stuff like that. I was thinking I should try looking around for a dissonance system too. Make a lot of nanites over there with the radiant shards and inverted mirrors, stuff like that. They give a lot more nanites. I might try to do that. Alright. Run over here. Have that first off. Now I did run off at some living slime and stuff, so I ran that off. Some more nanites in here. A little bit of carbon in here. Just trying to condense things down to make some room. I still need to get quantum computer 3 resonators in somewhere. I'm pretty sure I saw both of those in a trade post somewhere. So I think I'm going to teleport over to that abandoned base. Go check that out. I think there was a terminal over there. I'd rather just buy the stuff if I can. I'm not sure what I actually need for the resonators. I think the computer I only need like ionized cobalt, I think. Oh yeah, there's a barrel here too. Let's see what's in that. Navigation data. I thought there was a terminal here. Guess not. Must have been the space station I'm thinking of. Those are all looted. Oh, this thing regenerates too. Yeah, just the jump does. None of that stuff does. Alright. I'll go check the space stations then. Of course, it's on the other side. I think I still have... Alright, I do have one antimatter, so I do want to try to build one of those barrel fabricators down at my base. See if I can get a good spawn on that. Oh, it's not here, but let's see what I actually need to build those. Okay, computer I can build, but I have to give up the antimatter. Resonators. Those I do need ionized cobalt for. I'm almost tempted to take that pyrite. Yeah, not for that much money though. Okay. It's not this space station, it must be the other one. I definitely saw the computer somewhere. It could have been that one of those minor settlements that I saw him in too. I'm just trying not to use resources up too much. Over here. Oh, I gotta find out where that corrupted terminal is too. I should try to advance that base computer archive quest all the way through. Check this one out. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy a couple extra of those. A pyrite here too. Okay, so it looks like I need to make some ionized cobalt. And I don't see a thing for this. Okay, that's a corrupt archive. I'm gonna head over to that. While I'm down there, I should try to get some cobalt together. I have a little bit, but I don't want to waste it all just making those regulators because I need 3 of them. Okay, it's on that nuclear planet. I think that's the first planet I spawned on. I think. Actually, no, it was that Scalding planet I spawned on. Don't tell me this is in the middle of the water. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be going down to that anytime soon. Actually, it doesn't look like it's too deep. Let's see what it looks like. I don't have like a bullcast or anything installed yet, so I don't want to be too reckless here. Now I don't have a marker for it. I want to see how deep it is. I don't see anything down here. It's half the time the markers aren't very good. Okay, it should have been like right over here somewhere. Oh, got some salt. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that right now. Yeah, I want to make sure I have a bolt caster at least installed. I did get that, a couple buildings here. Probably should have... Oh, actually, that's got a landing pad. I should have just landed here in the first place. Do my normal thing, go grab nanites and all that stuff. I keep grabbing that Thesium because I'm gonna need it for plants eventually. course, you only get enough to build one, because I think you need 40 in order to build one of the gut rots. So, gotta stash some away for later. And no other crates. Let's see what's in here. Got a rifle. Nothing really in there. I keep looking out for those plants every time I walk into one of these rooms. I said these terminals give you a good amount of nanites. That out too. Oh, I could have just sold that stuff. Alright, yeah, take that off. Around here. Go check out that other building down here. One on the left side. I don't want to chance those things breaking any of my equipment. Especially, you know, like S-Class modules, they cost a fortune to repair. Oh, up to 50 words? I didn't really even try. Alright, this is... Oh, okay, this is that, this is that corrupt terminal. Navigation data. I think all those barrels are gonna give me the wrong stuff. One thing I don't need is navigation data. I might come back to this planet a bunch, so I'm not gonna bother with a base computer, but I think I will put down a beacon. That way I can easily see this place. I'll just make it black. Actually. Alright. There's another stolen here. Oh. I don't need a ton of it, but I am gonna need it. Trying to get a lot of stacks worth. What did I have in here? So we get about a stack's worth of this. I'll need it for like extractors and stuff like that. I'm hoping that I can get over to that airless planet and set up a little base over there. Either tonight or tomorrow, whichever. Here.
Technology recharge.
Actually, what I was looking for is some cobalt. Let me go clean my suit out again. Actually, there's probably a couple things I can sell. So that junk they keep giving me. Done. What I'm actually looking for are like albion pearls, because that will tell me there's a cave there, but yeah, there's a subterranean relic over there. The albion pearl means It'll be underground. I don't see anything, but I'll just fly around a little bit, see if I find a cave. There's a cave right there. And what I'm trying to do is land at a place with a landing pad, though. That's nothing. Actually, switch over my view as well, just in case there's a crash ship around. In here, looks like there should be some caves in this area. I gotta watch out for those nuclear storms or whatever they call them, radioactive anomaly. Watch out for those things. Oh, I wanted to move this over to my. Get rid of that. That might show. Actually, I already got quite a bit. Oh my! I didn't think my ship would be close enough. All right. I don't know how it drives you guys not to see me in my menu all the time, but I just like to keep things somewhat organized. Toss this in there. Oh, I wanted to upload my discoveries too. Right, those are all done. Yeah, I try not to wait too long before I upload, you know, like waypoints and stuff like that. I do want to look at this though. Okay. So it's just going to tell me to go back to my base in 6 hours. So, alright, let's see here. Still looking around for like salvage data and stuff too. Jump in here real quick. That's done. I think I'll burn off that rusted metal too. Just how much are these? Resonator, let me go. So I'm gonna need like 240 cobalt altogether, so gotta see if I can find some cobalt here. I'll run off that rusted metal. Alright. Thought I tagged that. Oh, right over here.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Thought this was further away. Another one over there. Alright, you got a cave. Oh, I thought it was a cave. It's a cave, though. The caves, I don't like to drop directly into them. I like to kind of scan down to make sure I don't jump on top of anything bad. Looks like this actually expands a little bit too. Good size cave down there. Let's jump right down. I'll dig in here a little bit.
Radiation protection.
There we go.
Stabilizing.
Just mine from out here. And that way my hazard doesn't take any damage. And also, if sentinels are flying around up there, there's less of a chance of them seeing you. Typically, I like to be in a cave where I can move around a little, but this will work. I was gonna sit here and get a ton of this stuff, but I do want to get at least enough to make 3 of those resonators. See, I hate it because sometimes you can't tell if you can actually shoot stuff or not. Sometimes getting these geos can be good too. Sometimes they'll have the ionized. So bring that over. Oh, I did get a thermal. Alright, cool. I'll definitely use that. It's a little bit more life support, not much. Bring that over.
Technology recharge.
I want to get like right around what 540, something like that. To get a full stack of this stuff with a little bit extra. Actually, like two stacks would be really nice, but I don't want to spend too much time here. I would like to start making some extra batteries too.
Radiation protection. Falling.
do we add? A little bit more. Just straight up gold and silver. Yeah, I'm just taking everything I can right now, because stuff like platinum, gold, and silver will be useful later on. Something moving around over there. Thought maybe it was one of those hazardous plants for a second. I think that's every time I think I'm done, this is something. Alright, jump back in here. Tossing this stuff in here. Can't break that open. So this is probably going to give me ionized cobalt because it won't open up. If it was going to give me just cobalt, it would add it to this stack here. Go ahead and top that out.
Technology recharge.
I must have left my my roamer platform somewhere because I don't have that metal plating and stuff. So it's sitting on one of those planets now. A lot of fuel.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for this one to run out. And then I'll start making my way back to my ship. I think I'm going to need ionized cobalt for, like, the barrel fabricators and the green crates as well. So, yeah, if I break this down. Oh no, it was regular cobalt. Surprise. Oh, seeing that I have some in there already. I'm gonna grab a few more of these before I head out. You can't even see what I'm shooting.
Radiation protection. Warning.
Put a bunch of them right here too. Because I want to make some of those barrels. That'll really help out with warp cells. Watch out for those geodes. I don't want that. This one's done. Alright, where's the smaller stack? There. Might as well grab this cobalt now so I don't have to do it later on. I know I have enough. Not for a little while anyway. Alright. Get out of here. see any damaged machinery, so I'm just gonna head right back. Right. Take a few seconds and look around. If anything sticks out to me. I am still hoping to run into a ship. I kind of wish I would have taken that C-class Explorer the other day. I didn't think I'd want it though. I'd probably still be trying to repair the thing. There's a lot of broken stuff in it. See what that building is. Yeah, it's just an abandoned building. Alright. Not seeing much of anything here. I'm looking around for, like sentinel pillars or even like crash raiders, anything like that, where I can salvage stuff. If there's anything on top of this. Nothing. So a lot of times I like to put like crash ships really close to mountains like this. Alright, looks like we have a building here though. Maybe this will point me towards one. This thing is emptied out. My inventory is getting full again. Turn that off. Is there anything I can actually get rid of? No, not really. There. Yeah, no. Oh, then that's gone right into my ship.
Radiation protection.
Jump in here real quick.
Technology recharge.
Just remember that I had all this stuff in my ship. Oh, I need magnetized ferrite too. I have enough for it though. Alright, so there's 3 of those. Alright. Well, that's installed. Real quick save. Okay, glad I got that installed. Now I can probably head over to that other planet. Run this off though.
Recharge.
Yeah, see if I can find a spot to toss down a little base. Ionized cobalt. Go in here. Yeah, I wonder where my exocraft is. I'm not sure the last planet I was on. If there's anything in this area. Oh, there is. Yeah, I try to remember to do this right when I land so I don't forget it. Oh, got nanites out of that.
Radiation protection. Falling.
More metal. I'm gonna need that rusted metal, so you might as well just grab it. Back in here. This is done. Okay. I got a little bit of room in my backpack, so check this out.
Radiation protection. Falling.
So we'll just hold on to that. I know I'm gonna need salt at some point. Get rid of that. Something else I wanted to refine. Must have been that rusted metal. Alright. Take a minute here, see if there's any more damaged machinery. Somewhat close. One up there. How am I set? Okay, yeah, we'll grab this. See, I'm only grabbing this because I already had some in here. If I had a full stack, I would just leave it. But I already have oh. I already had some taking up room in my backpack, so might as well just grab it. And This extra battery. Toss it here.
Technology recharge.
Over here.
Radiation
Oh,
protection. Falling.
grab these. Alright. There's another one down by my ship. Oh. Okay. What's on this planet? The resources. What's... Oh, there is magnetized ferrite. Machinery. Alright. Getting too far away from my ship. I'm already out of range. I head back towards my ship. See if I can transfer some of this over.
Technology recharge. Radiation protection. Falling.
Ooh. Don't wanna mess with that.
Technology recharge.
Oh. Alright, transfer some more stuff. Oh, it went right into my ship, it looks like. Yep. Okay. See, if I had a decent weapon in my ship, I could just shoot the ground and get ferrite dust with it. But all I have is a positron ejector, or the what do they call it? The stupid thing. Photon cannon. So, I already hit that one. So that's why I'm grabbing all that, that metal, rusted metal. You can just shoot the ground up with a photon cannon, but it's not very good until you get like a like the shotgun, whatever they call it. And you can start getting a lot of ferrite dust with that. I'm gonna have to make up the silos and all that stuff, so I'll dig in here a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can find I'm trying to not take damage. There we go. I want to see if I can find some magnetized ferrite. There's one over there. One over there. Oh, okay, this one's nice and close. Alright. Fill that up.
Technology recharge.
See if I can get a good amount of that.
Technology recharge.
Just run that out. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna need a good amount of magnetized ferrite. At least a couple hundred. Toss this in there. I'd rather have the magnetized on me because I'm gonna need a ferrite dust mainly for metal plating. See if I can help not have to refine a bunch of ferrite dust. So, smallest beam possible and dig right in. This stuff's also nice because you can refine it the other way back into pure ferrite. You're using like prefabs and stuff. It'll save you a lot of work, a lot of refinement. I'm pretty sure it's a 2 to 1 ratio. Refill this. This stuff I don't mind taking too much. If I can get like a stack and a half out of this, it'd be nice. Looks like I might be able to. Trying to keep an eye on this thing too. I thought I had another stack of this stuff. So, getting close to a stack now. Alright, starting to break through the top. You need magnetized ferrite for a bunch of different stuff, so worth grabbing extra. You can always manufacture it, but that takes time and resources. So rather do it this way. Because I still don't know what's offered on that that airless planet. I'm only interested in it for oxygen right now, but there might be some other good resources there. Alright. So, yeah, got a stack and a half. Not too shabby. Got some extra ferrite dust now. Got a bunch of ferrite dust. It's not going to last long though. Seeing if there's another machinery anywhere. Don't see one, so I head back. And I can pick up some carbon on the way too. Didn't recognize that plant. I'll be quite a few things I haven't been scanning. Grab that sodium too. identified.
Units received. Units received.
Alright.
Light support power low.
Alright. Goofing around. Oh, I never even went into this building, did I? What is this? Copper. I think I'm good with copper for now.
Radiation protection falling.
Jump in here real quick. Some stuff. Quick save and go in here, see if I can get the riddle right. Oh, there's going to be one of these over here.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
It's 2345. Um, 392. Wait. I think that first number is 23. 353. There we go. Oh, distress signal. Oh, and there's a building to the south of me, too. Looks like a minor settlement. Let's see what that is. Where's my ship? Okay, so there's a building over there.
Radiation protection
I'm
falling.
pretty sure that's a minor settlement. We'll see what that is, and then I'll check out that distress beacon. Yep, minor settlement. I got no room again. Put that in there.
Technology recharge.
Let me make up a couple of those. I've got a couple batteries. Start using up some of this stuff. Oh yeah, I can't use sodium in those, can I? Just toss that sodium in here real quick. Alright, take a run in here, take a look at this multi-tool. This rifle. Okay, so nothing really all too special. Maybe pretty easy to repair. Sure, there's going to be something here. Yeah, quad servo. Need a couple of those. No, I'm just going to pass. I'll wait. I've been kind of wanting to get to a corrupted system before I grow the multi-tool, unless I find something really nice. And then there, I need. Turn that off. Alright, and there should be a terminal back here. I keep putting the lowest grade junk in these. I wish they'd put living slime in them. That's probably why I'm learning all these words, was from these buildings, more than knowledge stone. We'll sell that ammo. I keep deleting it.
Units received.
Alright, let's go to fuel again.
Technology recharge.
Not a lot of nanites, but they add up. That's how I keep getting these little batches of sodium out of those little crates. Alright. Do a quick little save here. Take off. And go check out the signal. Hopefully this is a decent ship. I'll take pretty much any ship right now, to be honest. Depends on how messed up it is. What's this? Still land there. Oh, there's a factory.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright. See if I can actually answer one of these right. I have no idea how to answer any of those. I'm pretty sure if you get it right, you should get a recipe out of them, but I'm not sure because I can't answer one of them right. Where's that signal?
Radiation protection falling.
Head over towards that and see what it is. see that quad at first. I didn't know what it was. Thought it was a plant moving.
Life support power low.
Little fighter. Completely wrecked. 11% shield. It's chlorine. Yeah, a lot of wiring wounds. Alright, what's in the system here for resources? Don't have gold anywhere. Saying there's aggressive sentinels on this planet. I do have activated copper over here, though. What's in here?
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright. Check this out.
Inventory full.
Oh, open the box. Alright, that'll save me a lot of nanites. Shut up. Take this. Jump in real quick.
Shield down.
And I got no room to make anything. Do it one piece at a time, I guess.
Component repaired.
Actually, you can do it like this. One of those. One of those.
Component repaired.
Yeah, like I know that I can call my ship into the anomaly and then fly it over, but I'm trying to not do that. Just trying to do everything kind of legit, so let's see. I need 50. This. I don't know why the graphics are all screwed up there. Why does it do that? can't figure out basic math. Alright. So at least that's all repaired. Now head to my ship. Which I can't. Wonder if it just disappeared. Abandoned building. Actually, just use this mode. I'm not sure if it despawns your ship. Oh no, my ship is still there. Alright. And say if it despawns your ship, then you have to do a reload, but it's over there. Worm's gonna go by any second. There he is. Okay, so ship should be somewhat close to here. Yeah, over this way. I'm kind of worried because it's in that sentinels are frenzied here. Try to get out of here without anybody noticing. Alright. So first off, I'm gonna head back to my base and unpackage a bunch of this stuff. Stuff in here first though. I don't know if I've been here. It doesn't look familiar. Is that my B class? Alright, now it's showing now it's starting to finally show advanced mining lasers. So you have to get the blueprint first before they'll start showing up. I don't know for sure if I actually was here or not, but I'll be able to tell now. No, I haven't been here. Okay.
Technology.
on, finish it. That. Check those little buildings outside. Oh, no buildings here. Yeah, so I'm gonna head back to my base, get some of the stuff out of my inventory, and then go check out that airless planet. Unless that airless planet's right next door. When I do that, and it's nice because I'm just gonna mark the planet. This will be my first time actually using that new system, new tool or whatever. And save you from having to look all over the place to find the planet you're looking for. That's the planet I'm looking for. Yeah, that works pretty good. I cannot fly like that. Okay, rusted metal, copper, salt. So if I can find rusted metal and oxygen together, it would be really nice. Set up a little base. And if I have salt and oxygen here, I can make chlorine. That could be useful. It doesn't say anything about aggressive sentinels or anything like that. So it might be a good planet. I'd like to find like a dead planet like this to set up like a home base at for refining and stuff like that. You know, put you know, plants on and stuff like that. It's a place where I just spend a lot of time just making up items and breaking down items. Hopefully, be nice if I can find curious deposits over here too. Sometimes you'll find them on airless planets. Planet's far enough away though. I need to get some more fuel here. Alright, it doesn't look like it's a real hilly planet either, which is nice. What I'm actually doing right now is I'm looking at the top of my screen. I'm looking for anything like curious deposits that would show up by the compass. Oh, there's something over here. Yeah, it'll show up like, I believe it's like the yellow diamond. Okay, those are eggs. Another thing of eggs. They can be hard to spot from the sky. It's a lot easier on the ground. See if there's any buildings here or crash freighters that I can park at. Not looking too good right now. Because these planets can be great for trying to collect eggs too. You got plenty of room to just kind of run. I'll be landing here in a second. One more scan. Right. Yeah, like there's floating crystals right here. You look at up at your compass, they'll show up. They'll show up like that, but I'm looking for curious deposits. It'll do the same type of thing. I'm actually just gonna park right here. Move a couple things and then go explore a little bit. Yeah, move a few things around in here, just get that running off. Fill that back up. And move this over, nope. Yeah. Ship's full of stuff. Now, nothing here is salt. Alright. I do want to unpin that because it's going to bug me. Alright. So the only thing I'm really interested in right now is oxygen. The main thing. Oh, how full is my ship? Okay, I should be able to call it in if I have to. I'll head over. Your hotspot really doesn't matter class-wise on Permadeath, because you really can't stack much, you know, because your stack size is so small that one silo, one extractor is pretty much all you're gonna need, especially early on. I do want to see if I can find rusted metal though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to increase, go in here, my SFX, I'm going to bring that up to like 60, that way I can hear the pulses better. What I'm looking for is a high pitch pulse that will come in the direction of the hotspot. Okay. Yeah, there's a metal hotspot in this direction. If I go, I'm just going to be quiet for a second, you'll hear a high-pitched pulse. And if I go over here, it's that loud, you know, kind of annoying sound. So, there's a hotspot over this way somewhere. There we go. It starts pulsing probably about 500 units away, something like that. So, we'll see what this one is. If it's rusted metal, I'll probably build right in this area. If it's anything else, I'm probably gonna skip it. Okay, we got copper, which actually wouldn't be too bad. It's 500 units away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back until I'm about 300 units away from that gas hot spot. bit more. Right around here. I'm gonna look directly this way, see if there's another hot spot. Start walking this way until that hotspot discovered disappears. And this is getting to be too far away. Eventually it'll disappear, but I'm already pretty far away from those other hotspots. Yeah, 500 units. 500, almost 600 units from that one, so that's too far. So I'll end up moving to a different part of the planet and try again. See, these airless planets are nice because you can get around fast, but you do have to be mindful of your jetpack, as you can die pretty easily. Just you know, end up falling into a cave or just smashing into something. It's really easy to get careless on an airless planet. At the same time, making sure to still scan, because a lot of times you will find like crash freighters and crash ships and stuff on these planets, abandoned buildings, stuff like that. What I'm looking for is I want an area that's somewhat flat. Kind of what I'm on the lookout for. Not too bad. Land right over here. Okay, we got some type of. Alright, that's in that direction too. I'm gonna go see what this metal is first. Okay, salt. That's not bad. This should be oxygen here. You will go through life support a lot faster on airless planets too, because of your jetpack. So you have to kind of pay attention to that as well. Oops. Should be oxygen. Alright, so there's my oxygen. And how far away? There's the road. Alright, there's the salt. Okay, so it's not very far. What I'm actually going to do is turn completely around and head in this direction now to see if I can get that salt deposit to disappear. And it just did. So I'm going to go in the direction of this one. And hopefully this will be rusted metal. That way I can kind of build a base right in between all three hotspots, and I won't have to stretch my boundary too far. If this is copper, I might still use it, but if it's salt again, then I probably move away. Okay, we got copper. I'm gonna use this spot. Alright, the metal plating. Let's see. Make 6 of those. And just color them. We got copper here. Salt's way over by my ship somewhere. Alright, that's gonna be gas. I'm probably gonna end up jumping off here shortly, but I want to see if I can get this base kind of mapped out. I can come back tomorrow and start building it. So let's see here. Let me try to get a decent number here. Alright, that should be good enough. Put down one that's red. Off again. I would like to find rusted metal, so what I might do, maybe go off to the right a little. See if I... See, the problem is this salt is an A class, so the bubble around it's huge. So sometimes it can be kind of a challenge. If they were all C class, it'd be easier. But like if I build my base here, seeing how far away this stuff is. Okay, so that's 310. That's 400. I'm gonna go over this way. See if I can find rusted metal. Because you can go up to 1,000 units away, but it's kind of a pain to do. Normally I only do it when I kind of really need to. Okay, so hotspot disappeared. And there's actually a hotspot right in front of me. But it's already 400 units away. You know, worst comes to worst, I can always build a second base just for rusted metal. It's not a huge deal. Okay, so we have rusted metal right here. But if I look back at where my beacons are, that's 931, 1,205. And salt's 1,000 away. So I am gonna put down a beacon here. And going back, I guess. What I want to do is try to avoid stretching my boundaries too much. I'd like to, if I have to stretch, I like to stretch only like 1 or 2 of them. Because it can be a lot of work. And sometimes connections don't work right. So that's 260. I'm gonna go to go right around 280, something like that. Where is right around here. So I would have to stretch 400 in that direction. Oh boy. That direction. See, it's way too much to stretch. So what I would end up doing is I'd put my base roughly 300 units from the 300 units within each of these. So 365, 500, 328. These probably somewhere in this area. Charge my life support again.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so I can stretch that direction, that's not a problem. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. So I will have to stretch 100 in that direction. And 400 in that direction. Almost 500. So I think I will use this area because I can get all four resources. So I'm just gonna drop a computer here. No, I'm not. Put down a marker. And go find my ship. Should be able to transfer that. Still too far away. Get in there. Alright. So I think I need 30 for a base computer. This thing's full again. I think a base computer is 30. Back to my beacon here. Alright. Toss down base computer right here. Now I have all my beacons laid out, so I can just come back tomorrow and start putting stuff together. I never looked around to see if there were any runaway mold or anything. I'm not seeing any markers. If I do find some, I'll end up building a second base here. But I think I'm gonna head back to my base, clear out a bunch of stuff. I do want to see how expensive this stuff is. That's cheap. Okay, so 100 chromatic metal for each extractor. So I'm gonna need 400 chromatic metal there, 20 metal plating. Voting for that. EMGs I'm not gonna use. Actually, I wonder if there is electric in this area. Because I would probably only need like 1 or 2 of them. That'll save me from needing a bunch of gold. I'm sure there's an electric hotspot here. But those are pricey too. Let's take magnetized ferrite. Okay. So I'm gonna need at least 400. Need that. These. Okay. think right around 700 chromatic metal should be good. Got 300 here, another 100. I know there's some back in my storage container too. Actually, can I build a storage container here? I can. Okay, I'll just hold off on it for right now though. We'll head back to my base and probably end up calling it a night. At least I got that laid out. So that'll be next stream. Start working on that. It's not going to be anything too elaborate. We'll head back over here. One thing I might do is I'll build the copper first. That way I can fill up my silos and I can convert that copper over to chromatic metal. Because I'm pretty sure I have a couple hundred chromatic metal in the vault already, so that'd be a good first little mineral base to set up. At least I was able to find everything in one spot. But when I get back to my base, what I do want to do is I want to go to the trade terminal and buy all the metal plating I can. I'm gonna need that because it'll refresh itself overnight. I think there's only like 20 in there, but it'll help. It'll help take care of the silos. So I'm gonna need at least 40 for silos, and then another 20 for the actual extractors. I can land here. This. Okay, just got a little bit of chromatic metal in here. Alright, move this over. Actually, do it this way. I did that mine and beam upgrade too. Yeah, I need to get a different multi-tool. I thought about adding slots, but they're like 200,000 a piece. I got a bunch of this navigation data now. I'm just gonna stick it in there, I guess, for now. With that. Alright. I got a bunch of dihydrogen jelly now. Down. And then you... I will need to go grab some copper somewhere, too. Before I forget, I want to grab this metal plate in. Just so I don't have to build a bunch.
Product received.
Oh, and I can get platinum here too. There is a recipe to make chromatic metal with platinum. I think it's platinum, gold, and silver, but you need a large refiner for it. It's kind of an expensive way to do it, but you're in a pinch. Can. Alright, so stash this away. Do have that. Salt I can get rid of. What's in here? Fairy dust. There's always like a little stack of sodium somewhere. Alright. Now, I don't know how expensive this advanced mine and laser is to install. And of course I can't actually view it. Okay, so that shouldn't be too bad. I just have to get some slots. I am going to just store this for right now. I do have a B class. I want to see how good it is. It sucks. Yeah, it's not good at all. I'll just reinstall that one. Yeah, I need to do something about this multi-tool. I could always... No, I can't take that. Oh, I can store this. I didn't think about that. Yeah. It's good to have that installed though. Alright, I'm just thinking out loud. Do I have more of these somewhere? Right there. Alright guys, I'm going to head out and I will see you next time. We'll start building a base, so. Alright, take care and I will see you next time.